High school football teams across the region are excited to play in true games tonight, and in some cases the matchups will mean a rivalry renewed. But a tradition affectionately called the Fish Bowl in Pierce County has a much different look this time around.
Like everything else during the pandemic, right? It's not just because the teams are playing in February this time around. Q13's AJ Janavel live in Gig Harbor with how that community is adjusting. AJ, they are playing football tonight.
Matt, it's February. It's a little chilly. We got a little rain going on. It's not usually what you expect for the first game of the season, but it's a Friday night and the lights are on and the kids are on the field. As you guys mentioned, this is the Fish Bowl. This is big time. This is a rivalry between Gig Harbor and Peninsula high schools. Usually, this is a hard ticket to come by. Thousands of folks filling in these stands, getting ready for this kickoff coming up at 7. You see right here behind me, though, a very different story tonight. Empty stands. No one is allowed in this game as far as fans. The only folks you'll be seeing are the players, the coaches, and the people that need to be here. We were talking to some of the parents across the way as they were putting up some banners, some pictures, some balloons. It's still exciting. It's still the first game. I got a chance to speak to the head coach of Peninsula High School about how he feels finally being back on the field.
Kind of got a little emotional, but, you know, again, just all the things that these guys have gone through to get to this point. So we wish this thing was packed full of 5,000 or 6,000 people like we normally have. But believe me, that won't take away from the game itself and the feel of it, being, on the green line.
And so it's still a pandemic. I was talking to parents about their thoughts of players on the field during a pandemic. What they tell me is they feel safe, and the reason is face masks. And I'm not talking about the ones you normally see on a helmet right here, but right here what you see is they have a different kind of face mask. Talking to one of the coaches here at Gig Harbor, this is not a requirement, they tell me, but both Peninsula and Gig Harbor will have these face masks. And the way it works is right here, there's Velcro. That Velcro goes right onto the face mask of the helmet. And from that point, they're able to cover their face while they're still out playing. So safety precautions in effect for football as well as for COVID-19. Guys, we're going to be here for kickoff. We'll be here throughout the night. We'll have a lot more on this big rivalry game coming up this evening on Q13 News. Jamie, Matt, I'm going to send it back to you.
Finding a way to move forward. All right, well,